Alrighty, hello everyone. So as you can probably tell by the title, I'm gonna be drawing today by myself. Yes, by myself. Pretty much what I've been working on for a little bit now, as I've finally gotten a drawing pad, so I can completely work on what I've been really trying to work on. Is Project C. Now, Project C is undisclosed at the moment. You could probably analyze what I've been doing and assume, and more power to you if you can guess, but at the time I'm not going to say a single word about what I'm doing. Just the fact that I have been, trying to work on this for quite a long time now that I think about it. And, yeah. I'm just trying to fix this tile right here, because it's not perfect. Not in the slightest. Okay, I don't know why it just died on me, but apparently OBS was like, screw you. So, yeah, that just happened. But I've been over here working on a new tile set. So I tested this one out right here as a background, just a base tile set, trying to get some tiles working, and it didn't like me. I was like, oh, that's weird. I figured out I put a line down here, as well as the coloration for this side and this side weren't working out, and I was just like, I did do that, didn't I? Well, gosh darn it. So I also didn't like the fact that everything was square. So I went over here and I started to work on the same kind of tile set. And props to Huion for having such a good drawing pad for such a cheap price. Because I got this for like, gosh darn it, how much was this? There a second. Pull it up for you right now. Huion 610 Pro from Amazon. I paid $50 for it. That's the one I got. I got a glove and all that fancy stuff. I don't really use the glove because it's not really helpful. It is helpful. I take that back. It is helpful. I just don't use the glove right now. But that's the one I have, and that's what I've been using, and it's really good. Yeah, it's I'm looking at it right now, and it's identical, and gosh darn it, it works great. It's quite bulky. It is. That being said, it is quite damn good, though. I have to rearrange my setup so I can use it, but at the same time, it's so worth it. What was I gonna do? Let's check my palette real quick. And yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever seen me doing this before, but I always have like a palette of select colors that I use. Like I just go before I even start and just take a certain amount of coloration difference from over here. Like I would take this one, then I would take this one. Okay, what the fudge is going on? Because I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's OBS, but it just keeps dropping on me, and it just doesn't make any sense. I'm watching the stream real quick, trying to see if it dips. Okay, so it doesn't dip. It keeps it recording and keeps it streaming and all, but what the fuck is going on? That's craziness. You see, what did I do? What did I do? I get people aren't supposed to be using YouTube streaming anymore, and you're supposed to be using the new streaming thing or live stream thing. I don't know what it's called. YouTube Studio, that's what it is. But come on, my computer's not even running warm. Gosh darn it. The hell are you doing? Anyways, but yeah, I use a palette like this, a color palette, and then I base it off of that. And I think I was using this one right here. I was not. Alrighty. Do a little bit of backspace work here. Throw up again. Jeez. Yeah, I did just throw up in my mouth. I'm so happy for that to happen. Really. Really loving life right now. Jeez. Okay, from here we're gonna build one up and over. And bring it up like this. Bring it across, down, and then we're gonna bring one up across, like up into this area. Kind of like a cloud, but not a cloud. Yeah. From here we're gonna cut this one down and out and under, and hopefully line it up enough so that we can put it in here. And then to put something in here, I'm gonna just copy this actually. I'm gonna take this and move it down so I can analyze it in a sense, you know. You know, it's sitting pretty good. I'm not against how it sits, although I will get rid of that right there, because that's gonna get on my nerves. There we go. Okay. You know what? There we go. Now it's gone. I'm like, why is it still not going away after I moved it? Like, come on, guys. No, don't do this. Okay, that's going to be helping me line it up. Now I can move this in one. Okay. So that's covered. Now I got to take care of this part right here, because this part is from here to here. I'm gonna have to erase. Yeah, I know. When I showed you the Huion tablet, it's like, oh, he's got buttons on the side. I don't use the buttons as often as I should. I'll tell you that right now. Just having a physical method of drawing onto your computer instead of a mouse is insanely helpful. It's just insanely helpful, because I suck at drawing. Like, I'll switch over to the mouse real quick, just as a prime example of how shite I am. That's a circle. Now with the drawing pad, that's a better circle. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I can do a circle inside of a circle inside of a circle inside of a circle here with the drawing tablet. And with the mouse, I'm trying. I honestly am. But drawing pad, mouse, drawing pad, mouse. There's a huge difference for me. I don't know if it's for everyone else, but having that drawing pad, paying that extra $50 is beyond helpful. It just makes life so much easier too, because then you're like, how do you say that? It just makes everything feel a little bit more realistic in a sense. Okay, line that one right there up. Yep. Okay. That will make it a slight bit easier. Now I gotta figure out how to tile this part right here. And what I'm going for right now is a stone block kind of look. You know, I'm gonna give you a good example of a perfect tile set that would go along with what I'm doing. The perfect image of something I'm trying to style it like. Something like this. I hate the coloration. I also hate how specific it is, you know? Granted, I'm trying to emulate it, but I'm more of looking for something else besides this. I'm trying to make it more... You see how this is more... How would you define it? More circly? In a sense, like more circular, more circular. What I'm trying to go with is something more oval, like more oval looking, in a sense. Because yes, it's good and all, but at the same time, it's not what I want. I want something wider per circle, so more of an oval. So instead of a whole bunch of these, I want a whole bunch of these. If that makes sense. I also want it to line up perfectly, which is a pain in the ass for me. So we're just going to go with something like this for now. That way we can add on to it. And I'm going to go 3 wide. So 1, 2, well, 1, 2, and then I'm going to do a third right here. That way I can mold it so that these right here line up like that with whatever I have here, and it makes it a lot less tile, if that makes sense. Okay, I got that line that I wanted. What do I want with this though? Oh wait, I gotta get rid of this. That freaking sucks. Okay, well, shit. I should have realized that sooner. Okay, well, I'll just copy this. I guess. I don't know. That hurt. Seeing. Does that make sense? Like it hurt to do that. That's for damn sure. There we go. Do I have the... No, you see, I don't have that button on my... That's the one button I would have wanted. The move tool. Okay. Yeah, this one will be fine. And where's my zoomers? There's my zoomers. It's not my pan tool. There's my pan tool. And where's my eraser? There's my eraser. Let's gently take this and brush away the guilt and the shame of what we did. We're doing this one. Yeah. Gently brush that guilt and shame away. Let's combine those two, making it easier for us. Alright, there's that. Let's erase this a bit more. And let's jostle that down a bit. My bad. I wanted to get that right there a little bit more. Okay. And probably gonna knock out some of this. Gently brush away that. You don't have that one anymore. And same with this. I'll keep that one, since it's going to be a merger into this. Alrighty, and now I'm going to go and zoom back into this one. I forgot to clean this one in here up. My bad. Fix that top left corner in a second or two. Completely forgot about that. I like that better. This way I can get rid of that, and that dies down a bit more. That way it'll look more uniform. Ish. There we go. Alrighty, and we're gonna take this thing out right here. Knock it down a bit. Knock. And we got some. This one inside's okay. This one I need to clean up again. This one I think is. It looks good. I was just iffy about the background right there, because I wasn't sure if that was the color or not. Which it's fine, because it's not gonna be like, oh gosh, it's 300 pixels, you have to specifically clean every single one of them now. No, it's not like that, goodness gracious. That's why we have technology. But, let's see, what was I going to do? I was going to do that, yep. Okay. And then we're looking for the top right here. So we're going to do this part and this part. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to turn that one and that one off. Okay. I don't need this one anymore, but what I will need is to move the whole thing over. And after doing that, I'm going to zoom in. And where's my tool? There's my tool. And we're going to copy this. And we're going to, I think it's Control. Nope, it's Shift. Okay, Shift is adding, Control is subtracting. And we're going to just take this part right here. Just Control, actually, yeah, we're just going to take this part right here, that way I know which one's which, and copy it. And zoom back out, and back to our move tool. That is what it's called, right? What is it called? Okay, what? Does it just not say? It doesn't say. I thought there was going to be tooltips on it, but nope, there's no hover over tooltips. Alright, and Control V to paste it back in. And we got to ourselves a butt. It looks like a butt right there. Goodness gracious. That's not what I was intending, but geez, it works out like that, I guess. I'm trying to make this and this parallel. Alright, let's just go with this right here. Then can I use this to move it? Nope. That just made it look bad. Okay. Just move this for... Son of a... Down one... Down... Now it's down one, so... Up, and there we go. Alrighty, so I gotta merge it to this. Well, okay, really. I can already tell one of the things I gotta do, which is move it back down again. Move horizontally / perpendicularly, but oh, son of a! I didn't see it on the bottom. Right down, oh, right down there on the bottom, right below my cursor, right here. Yep. Before I pop my toolbar back up, my taskbar back up. Right on the bottom, it says move perpendicular / horizontally / perpendicularly by holding Shift. Hold Shift. That's helpful. That is very helpful. Now, I'm actually going to do it up closer. That way I can mold them a bit easier. And I'll have that small piece that I was looking for. But I didn't want it that close. There we go. This just makes it easier in the end. And let's switch back. That way I don't do the same mistake as last time. Okay, almost had it. We're going to bring it up like this, over, across, up, over, and then up. And then we're going to do a cross section right here to bring it up and over, connecting these two. Now that's going to be a back piece of stone. The only issue I now have is, goodness gracious, top piece. Where the hell is my top piece? Yeah, I forgot about the top piece. Great. Okay. So for the top piece, I'm just going to copy this right here. Because I deleted the last top piece that I had. And I need to edit this one again. Okay, there we go. Because I didn't clean this tile, this stone block up. Goodness gracious, I am not as on point as I would have anticipated. I'm getting certain things done, but not in the method of... son of a... not in the method I would have enjoyed, or at least preferred. Alrighty, there we go. There's that. And I accidentally switched back to my pen right there. That's not what I want. There we go. Good. Also, something about having a drawing pad instead of a mouse that you use is the pressure. The pressure is what it's called. Yes, your pen point, your pen pressure is affected in this. So I could do a light, streak right there, or I could do a dark streak right there, and that's based on how hard I push down on my pen onto the drawing tablet itself. And that is insane compared to just doing this with your mouse all the time. It being 100% every single time. Stretch it a bit. Oh, jeez, my back. Cool. God. Well. Okay. Give me a second. That hurt. There we go. That hurt intensely. If you couldn't tell, I kind of fell when I started stretching. I just kind of fell. Okay. Woo! I'm having a grand old day right here. Jeez. 26 minutes in and we're having a blast. Shoo! Haven't been having this kind of a day in forever. First call out of work because you just keep getting sick, and now this. Jeez. Oh, I can make it easier for y'all. Y'all. Is there any way OBS will let me? Let's see. Can I add a display capture as well? Hold up. I want to find if I can do something for you. No, that's not what I want. What the hell is start menu experience? Okay. Okay, well, that's what I was already capturing. No, that's not it. Alienware Command Center? That's interesting, but no, that's not what I want. Let me just hit cancel. Yeah, let's just hit cancel. And reply to people at the same time. Video capture device. That's not what I want. Window capture, no. Display capture, sure. Display capture, that's exactly what I want. It will only let me do one. Display one. Really? You're only gonna let me do display one, huh? Well, fine. I don't need display two. Really. I only have a second monitor for one reason. Really. Gosh. It actually won't let me add it. That's irritating me. Okay, well, really quickly, what I was trying to show you was, let me tag back into, was the navigator. You know, this thing right here. It helps give you an overview, and I wanted you guys to see the overview because it's nice. I guess I'll just stick it back over here. It makes it easier for y'all. But it's just one of those things that I like to have. Yeah, no. What's the word? Closer and bigger? Because if I get it bigger over here and this way too, then I can't draw. But you'll be able to see what I'm doing a lot easier. And if I have it like this, you can kind of see what I'm doing in the top right, which is not bad, but it's not what I want. What I want is to have an overlay on the stream from this point to this point right here, kind of like what a webcam would be, you know, how it's overlaid. But no, OBS is quite a pain in the keister. Okay, screw OBS. We're gonna just move on and get rid of that extra blob that we just threw in, because we don't need extra blobs here. We just need the main blob. There we go. And what was I doing? That's what I was doing. I was finishing cleaning that up, and then I was going to redo the bottom piece that I had. Nope. There we go. And let's just take the, hold up. Hey, we do have it now. Look at that. For now. We're just going to keep that disappeared. Alrighty, Control C that, and then Control V it, and we're going to tab that out. Go right over here to our Fancy moving tool. We need to have a name for this moving tool. We're going to name you Bob. Bob the moving tool. That kind of seems a little kiddish, but you know what? We're going with it. Let's see. Let's zoom back in. and pan back over to here and line everything up, because we also need to do the bottom piece right here, or add something. Oh, or add something in right over here. I really don't feel like adding something in, so I'm probably gonna improvise by I could always just since I haven't drawn this part yet, I'm gonna just take the bottom part that I just copied and I'm gonna move it. Let me repeat that. I'm gonna move it down, that way I can fix everything on the top. Because if I don't fix the stuff on the top, then it's not going to work out as well. So I'm just going to come over here and erase this. Full erase it. Because I got what I needed for the left side. Okay. See, that's an issue already. Yeah, I definitely needed to redo this top part. Jeez. I like the bottom part more than I like the top part. So that's also another reason I'm doing the top part as a redo. We're going to take this over here, and then we're going to go fade that right through. Up and up. Okay, there we go. Now how to merge these. Alrighty. Just get rid of that real quick. Da, 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 da. Okay. And let's move this down. This part right here is looking good. Now I gotta block that, I guess, so I can redo the left side. I'll block that. I kind of want to cut it in, you know? But it's not going to look as good. But it'll give me a chance to expand over here. Yes, yes, that's exactly what I need to do. I need to do that. But that's an issue too. This part right here might be an issue. We'll see how it goes. Let's just ignore this for now, because it is an issue, but I can take care of that later, I guess. And okay. And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna throw my glove on. My little fingerless, otherwise glove. That makes it easier for me to move around on my the Huion pad. It's less friction, I guess, and it keeps my pad clean. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get rid of this because I don't need it. Little footstool, which, if you didn't realize before, is what made me fall over. So yeah, screw you, stool. That and the stretching kind of was the main reason. But whatever, we'll blame it on everything else, kind of like everyone else does in this world, you know. It's never our own fault, it's always someone else's. Because that's life, you know. So that's bad. I didn't redo that one. I need to redo that one. Alrighty. No. I didn't want to do that. I did want to do that, but I didn't want to do that. I want to go here, and then pull it down from there. Let's get that and that. That's all I wanted. It's an odd request, but that's what I wanted. You know why? Good, because I don't want to know why either. And because of that, we're going to have to take this to a whole new level of absurdly irritating stuff to do. Okay, let's just copy this side piece again. Tile making is a pain, but if you do it right, it might be taking you forever. But you got what you wanted, because you got it to look good. Okay, okay. I'm liking it already, man. I'm liking it already. Now I take back what I said, because I thought it was going to be harder than it actually is, but damn, dude. And if I put, okay, you see, that is an issue, but it's a working issue, right? We could work around it. That's the point. We can work around it. I hope. Now, if I were to just take this whole thing as just a quick, actually, I don't need that, and I don't need that, so I take this piece right here and I copy it and move it just so I can get a prime example of what I have and I have not got. That's where it sits up top, and I'm not hating on it. I'm not liking it either, so I'm thinking I might have to do a little bit of fancy business on that. And how it sits underneath is supposed to be good question. I don't know how it's supposed to sit underneath. Okay, it's back to original point, and we're gonna move it downward. Yeah, I don't know how it's supposed to sit underneath, but we'll figure something out. That means our bottom's incorrect to our top. It means I fucked up, pretty much. Yeah, I fucked up big time, big time. But that's okay. You know why? Because I can just fix it. And it is gonna be fine, I hope. So let's change the opacity, make it look like a sketch. That's what we're doing. Opacity. And then we're gonna go and take this and we're gonna put it on a new one. Okay, that's perfectly what we want. Let's just delete that and create a new one. That makes it easier. Alrighty, and let's just analyze this IE. We're gonna just, oh, we almost had it incorrect. Just gonna sketch along this line right here. Okay. And I think I did the wrong one. Yeah, I did. So, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I am off on that. Okay. And I'm off on that. So, I'm just doing that to get a perfect example of what I am on and what I'm off on. So let's just delete that again. And that gives me a good chance to actually identify what's what. Okay. And we're going to be editing on this one. So let's sketch this right here, this right here, this right here, and that right there. Followed up by all of these smaller bits, pieces of the line. Okay, well, that last one I can undo because I don't think I'm going to need it, but Even so, I'll just fix it. And yes, there we go. Gotcha. And now we're gonna put this thing back up right here. Fix it up a bit. Just a smidge. That's not what I wanted. Looks pretty clean. Just gonna get rid of the extra bit now, because I guess that's all I need. Now let's check that last piece right there. That's actually on point. Okay, damn. I'm surprised sometimes when stuff I do is actually on point, you know? It's like, was I trying to be on point? Or, you know, like, did I try to actually do that there? Damn. Okay, and let's come back over here and add, make sure that line's in there. Add this line right there. Okay. And then back to the eraser, remove the excess.
Yes.
When the hell did I say, "Hey Siri"? Yeah, it is an interesting question. I never said, "Hey Siri." My phone. I'm just talking to myself over here. I didn't even say anything remotely close to "Hey Siri," and the phone just pops up like, "Hey, what you want?" I'm like, "The fuck." Yeah. Sadly, I got an iPhone. Yes. Don't hate on me. I would be more of an Android person, yes, but I didn't go with that because I didn't buy it. Right? Parents are more like, hey, family-friendly kind of stuff over here. I'm over here like, hey, user-friendly sons of bitches over here. Yay! Not my family, Apple. I'm referring to Apple, not my family. My family's best family I could ever hope for. I'm way too poor for them. I'm too bad of a person for them. That's for damn sure. What'd you get? Clean. Oh, you're playing COD? Please don't tell me. Oh. Oh, you're watching the closed beta? Ah. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. You're like, okay, I'm bad at the game. Research and development time. I'm gonna spend my whole life no lifing. That already sounds like a good idea, and I know how bad jungle is. The very first time I ever played the game, I was like, screw this game, because I played jungle. It was the default. It was I think it was a 5v5, destroy the pillar kind of stuff, and there wasn't anything extra spawning in. It was just like trying to learn the game kind of stuff. Yeah. No, I get it, man. I do. That was the one I didn't. I tried to learn the game playing that, and you already know how hard it is. So I just was not only beyond intimidated, but I was like, this game just. I have an issue with trying to learn a brand new game, that it just throws everything that you could ever learn at you all at once. Yes and no. Yes and no. Fair enough. It works out. It works out. I can't hate on stuff that works, man. That is an issue. Alrighty. I'm actually streaming over here because I'm working on tile sets, and I wanted to always stream me drawing because that seems like a great area of interest in YouTube, really, you know. um, but I do it so that I can watch it back and see where I need to improve on, as well as to see where I can, you know, like I feel like streaming is a lot more, streaming to YouTube at least is a lot more ideal in the sense of recording, solely because I don't have to deal with watching it back on my computer and having to deal with, okay, I'll just delete it now. No, because of that one part of the video that I hate, and I don't want to take 20 minutes to edit it out and then upload or reformat the video. No, what I'm thinking though with having a stream is it just baseline shows you what you do when you don't think you're doing anything wrong, and you can say, hey, I'm doing this wrong, I probably shouldn't say that anymore, or something like that. I found a lot of people started doing that way back when, and they're like, oh wow, it's kind of like the logic of when you first hear your voice on a recording, you know, you're like, wow, do I sound like that? And you see some of the stuff that you know you do when you're not thinking you're doing anything wrong, and you're like, oh shit, I probably should fix that, you know, it makes me look like an asshole, and you know, stuff like that. And that's what I'm doing with drawing right now. Yeah. It also, I don't have to save it locally, it's on a platform that I can cross use. I can watch it on my phone. What do you mean? Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Because they don't want to play against that specific character, right? I forgot all about that, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna. I'm gonna take this and move this over here, see how that lines up. Okay, that's not good. That's okay. Let's see. because they always revamp it somehow or some way. Uh-huh. It is craziness. That's not the... Which one is it? Is it this one? Gosh darn it. Alrighty, I'm gonna need to lower this one right here. Okay, nope. I need to raise that one. That's what I wanted to raise, and then lower that one. There we go. Then get rid of that. Awesome sauce. Okay, that's actually fucked up. That's gonna get me pissed. Okay, well, I'll just fix that. That sucks. Let's see. Wrong one. There we go. And let's erase that real quick. What? That's how it is with almost any game. CS, how do you get better at the game? You get worse at the game first. To get better at the game, you have to be worse at the game. Okay. Let me rephrase that. To get better at the game, get shit on all the time. Gotcha. That works. Yes, it sounds like I just repeated you, but that's why I kind of went with get worse at the game, because oh, well, with CS specifically, you got to get worse at the game, i.e., get D rank like hell, because that makes more sense. Which one? Which one? Oh, I'm good at Project C, which is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, totally. Completely forgot how to what that was I was doing. Give me a second. be turning my stream back on so that they can hear me again. Joking, because it's all me usually that ever watches it back. Ha 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 ha. And I laugh only because it's a public thing. But yet, even though it's a public thing, I really just doing it for the vibes. Total vibes. Oh, X, I was walking behind, you know where you used to work, right? Walking back behind, yeah, off Crane, right? So you know the road directly across from it? It's kind of like, there's just, like, you think you have one good-looking road and one older country, not country, shabbier-looking road with all the shit-looking shops. So I was walking behind there. I thought I saw a weed shop. Turns out it was just a cigarette shop. I was like, damn it. Kind of got pissed at that. And then I walked past that, took a left out, and then crossed behind one of the insurance companies. And then a couple older gentlemen were like, hey, you got $1 on you? I'm like, no. And just a quick question. Is that for rolling stuff? Or is that just they were trying to, you know, get some money off me? I'm just wondering. Also, what the hell you need $1 for? I'm just making sure. Dude, the situation was they were sitting behind an insurance company. What am I supposed to assume? They did not work there. I can tell you they didn't work there. That's for damn sure. Sorry, it was an honest question. I didn't know that. I don't know that side of town. You know, there's one road and there's the other road. I liked being on that one road. One of those. Oh, I love those, man. Nice. Alright, so I actually have to redo that one too. Damn, I gotta redo everything. I didn't think... Well, I knew I had to redo it. I just didn't think it was gonna be this much redoing. This one. Wow. Oh wait, gosh darn it. Where's this at? Ooh. Okay. Your CS. Oh, I forgot about those. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Jeez. Tell him to fuck off. That always tells him. That always tells him off, you know. Fuck right off, buddy. That's my kills. That should be it, right? Alright. Hey. Okay. Is it that bad right now? You want me to play with you? Do you really want me to play with you now? It's not so much willing to learn how to play the game. I kind of know how to play the game. I just suck ass. Also, I used to watch it like crazy, by the way. Forgot to say that. Yeah. Not many people know that. Damn. Almost spot on, too. Okay, well, that's irritating. Oh, that sucks. Oh, you're not even... Damn. Dude just ditches. Alright, then. Oh, they'd never added it to Steam. Wow. Yeah, it was. I thought they added it. Apparently not. Alrighty. Well, as I download it, I'm going to really quickly greet my family as they just got home.